Hey, it's Cecil and it is Saturday, and today I wanted to bring you guys a speed build that I did not on Twitch, but for something that I am doing on Twitch. This is a speed build of the quote unquote goal house that I have for my Black Widow challenge. Basically, after we've married enough men and taken enough of their money, I wanted to have a very nice big house to move her into. Um, and this is what I came up with. I used a lot of the new Desert Lux kit because we all got that for free for those of us who already had the base game. And I am very proud of it. There's a lot of little death traps hiding around, but we will get to that throughout the speed build. Anyways, the footage is sped up by like 800% because I spent quite a bit of time working on this, but I am very proud of it. Um, as you can see, I'm just kind of getting the shell together, figuring out the shape. I wasn't really going off of anything in particular as an inspiration, but I don't know. I like the vibes. I like the stacked roof. I like it. I am proud of what I came up with, so please be nice about it. Um, but anyways, uh, let's talk about the Black Widow challenge. So I have been playing that this month on my Twitch channel. We are about, I want to say, 4 parts in, and we've already killed at least 4 men by the time that I am recording this. Um, we are like, we're working, actually, no, we've killed 3 men and we're working on number 4, which we'll probably get tonight. So we're almost halfway through the challenge, but then today, when you're watching this, it is October 15th. So we're also halfway through the month, so that makes sense. But I've also missed some of my Black Widow stream days, so like, we are cruising through. We might actually finish it early, and I don't totally know what we'll do if that happens. Probably something with like trying to play through one sim week in a haunted house or something like that. Uh, which I've done in my own personal time. I've never done on stream, so that could be fun. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm debating. But as you can see, I'm going through. I'm trying to make the back of the house more interesting and whatnot. But um, yeah. So, oh my goodness, my brain is all over the place. We're only 3 minutes in, barely. Um, we have actually played the Black Widow challenge on my channel before. Last year, we played it through like October and November and early December. And we were playing with a widow named Anastasia. Anastasia basically fell in love with a man, and that man got himself killed, and then she accidentally had a kid, which, by the way, stressful as heck. But she had a kid with him, and he was dead by the time that the child was born, and so she ended up marrying somebody that was like a mutual friend, and then he died in another tragic accident. But because I had wonderful whims installed, the second time that Grim came to pick up that body, she was like, damn. And so we ended up going with the story that the first 2 deaths were genuine accidents, and after that, she fell in love with Grim, and that's why she killed the next 8 husbands. She actually had a kid by accident with husband number 2 as well. Again, because I had wonderful whims installed, and maybe because I have my risky woohoo perpetually set at 20% because I like to live dangerously. um, that's not even realistic with like actual birth control, but like, you know, things happen, mistakes occur. But anyways, so that was last year. We were playing it on like the quote unquote novice setting, or I guess the somewhere between novice and normal. I only set out to finish one of the skills as well as, kill 10 people. And I think the skill that we finished was charisma. I wasn't keeping score last year. I am keeping score this year, and we have gotten like quite a few points. I'm pretty proud of myself. We've got, let's see, 102. Okay, so 300, 700, 800, 900, 1100, 1300, 1400, 1600, 1700, 1900, 2300, 2400, 2600, 2700, 2900. I have 2,900 points so far, and that is for getting us to husband number 4. Um, but yeah, it's been really fun. Hold on, my throat is drying out just from talking straight at my microphone. I'm gonna take a sip of tea. Tea sipped. um, but this year I decided I wanted to go a little different. Oh yeah, also last year, Anastasia was very like, I don't know. She kind of had the vibes of a widow despite having happened upon it by accident. Whereas this year, I wanted to make our sim be kind of like preppy looking, pastel looking. I don't know. I wanted her to look like Little Miss Sunshine. I thought that would be really fun. And on top of looking like Little Miss Sunshine, she went into this with the intention to commit some homicide. So yeah. Right now I have her living in a micro home on the other side of Oasis Springs because we were next door neighbors with Johnny Zest. Johnny Zest was our first victim. We also got Jay Huntington III and Gavin Richards. Now we're with like a random NPC. But anyways, as you can see, I'm kind of doing like a semi-open, semi-closed floor plan here. I've got a bathroom downstairs. I ended up deciding to make the bathroom and the laundry room separate. Sorry, just looking at the speed build and being like, yes, I should talk about what I did. I wanted it to be kind of open and kind of closed. I also struggled a lot with like the way to lay out the upstairs master bathroom. But I'm pretty content with everything that I sort of ended up with. Yeah, for the downstairs, I wanted it to be kind of open, kind of closed, like have the vibe of like different rooms and have it be like distinctly sectioned off. But I still wanted it to be like open with the archways so that there's like, I don't know, airflow. Because it's the desert. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed using some of the furniture from high school years because honestly, that pack has so much cute stuff in it. And oh, here I'm putting in a Murphy bed because I really okay. We tried to kill someone with a Murphy bed last year, and he just would not go down. So this year I've put a Murphy bed in the house, and that is death trap number 1. I also wanted to put a vanity. I've been kind of trying to like fit vanities into more of the bedrooms when I'm building houses these days because I'm like, you know what? I bought this stuff pack. I'm gonna use the stuff from this stuff pack. But here we've got the living room, which is where I which is what I put in the area with like the big windows because that seemed fitting. And I used the sectional sofas from oh my goodness, brain flop from the Dream Home Decorator pack. There we go. My brain rebooted, everybody. It's okay. Uh, I I use the sectional sofas whenever I have a chance, honestly. But yeah, I also wanted to kind of section off the living space with a sort of like half wall to be like, here's the sitting area with like the cozy fireplace, and then have a more like quote unquote party area. Basically, I wanted it to be set up for the dinner parties. Like I said, we started her off in a micro home, so all of her dinner parties are incredibly close knit. We do have like a proper table under a I don't know what you call it. It's like that pavilion thing um that maybe I will remember the name of later. But we have one of those with like one of the tables from I think backyard stuff or possibly perfect patio stuff. I don't know. One of the outdoorsy stuff packs. And so that's like where the table is. But lately, for the last 2 dinner parties, I've just like had everybody eat wherever they want to eat. And they've just been like sitting at the breakfast bar type area that I made and like sitting on her bed, standing around. It's chaotic. I kind of like that it's chaotic though because dinner parties sound so formal, but it's really just like a get together of people to be like, behold, the next man I'm going to murder. But yeah, it's been quite fun. I am really enjoying the vibes of this Black Widow challenge, and other than being stressed out by like the game bugging, I am really enjoying myself, like even more than I was last year. And I did enjoy myself a lot last year. The only thing that I didn't enjoy was the fact that we accidentally had two kids. Oh, so that room that I just set up is the room that I'm going to put all of her dead husband's urns in, and I realized that 6 tables is technically enough for 12 urns. First of all, whoops. I definitely did not do that on purpose, but we'll pretend that I did. Second of all, I'm basically planning on making it so that um she's gonna have like an urn for the husband, and then we've been taking selfies after each wedding with the husband. So we're gonna have a picture of him, and then maybe like some sort of item that goes with him. Um, so yeah, I haven't fully decided what's gonna go with everybody, but we're gonna make it fun. And I put a little rocking chair in there so that she can like sit in there and do her devious thinking. I don't know, sit amongst the dead for inspiration. Um, I tried to use like a lot of pinks and reds and just like I don't know, fun colors. I mean, not really fun. Like it's all in a very similar palette. But I don't know. I like how it turned out. I'm enjoying the vibes. um, yeah. This little area in the hallway, I decided there's nothing else to put here. Might as well put like a little desk setup. Um, and I used the desk chair and one of the new desks from the from the high school pack because again, I love the stuff in that pack so much. I think that it's so much fun. Uh, we're starting to go in with like the flooring and whatnot. Uh, and yeah, we're putting on the finishing touches. I will go in after this and give you a quick little tour of the house, but as it's all coming together, I don't know. I'm really proud of it. I enjoyed making it. It might not be anything particularly special, and I definitely have to go back in and add like wall art and stuff. Otherwise, she's going to be as a snob sim like, wow, this is so boring. um but I like it a lot, and I am hoping that she will at least feel neutral about it because she feels neutral about her tiny home. She doesn't hate it. She only hates the outside, like the front outside. She doesn't hate the back outside, only the front outside. And then she also hates the bathroom because there's not any room for any decorations in there. But everything else, she is a-okay with. So I'm like, you know what? I'll take that as a win. um Oh yeah, I used some of the I love this grill. This grill and me, we are soulmates. It's the love of my life. I think that the grill from the new kit is so good. I love the little like mini fridge feature that it has on it. I don't know. I really like it. I am a fan. I am over enthusiastic about how much I like that grill. Oh man, if you tune into my streams, you will probably at some point hear me talk about how much I like the grill. Surprisingly, the pool isn't put there for drowning purposes because we drowned somebody last year, so like old news. Um, but we do technically have a sort of drowning function. When I get to that point, we will talk about it. I'm also not putting this fire pit out here for a fire, but you know what? If somebody catches on fire, you know, eso sí que es, right? Like, if it happens, it happens. um, but yeah, there is the backyard, which I'm also quite proud of. I think that it's really fun, and I enjoyed using like platforming and stuff. I did take inspiration from Little Simsy with that one, but yeah. I remembered to put like clutter and some decorations in the kitchen. I don't know why I didn't really get the rest of the house too well. So again, I'm gonna have to go back and like add some decorations. I might actually do that before giving you guys the final tour. I like putting like the little makeup tray and like nail polish stuff on the vanity because that makes sense. Um, but yeah. Anyway, I had so much fun making this house. It was like a great day of filming it. Oh, and there it is. Technically, the death in that pond from Get Famous is just a drowning death, but I like to take Lil Simsy's interpretation of it that they are getting eaten by the sharks or the piranhas. Um, so that is how I plan to kill at least one husband. Um, I put like a kind of little garden bed in the front with some plants that are like believable enough to be in the desert, um, without being like overgrown greenery because obviously that's also not super realistic. But yeah, that that is the house, and we will hop into the game to take a look at it. Okay, so here is the outside of the house, which is pretty much the same as it was in the video. We've got this little garden bed here. We've got a little bit of plant life on the outside. We've got the shark pond over here, and I used I think this is the mailbox from Get Together because I just think it's really cute and I thought that would be fun. We have kind of collection of stuff from the Desert Lux kit, seasons, and I think these are from the Jungle Adventure game pack. I want to say, not 100% sure, but I think that's where they're from. Anyways, that's kind of the vibes that we were going for. Just desert, kind of Mediterranean. Yeah, so we walk in here and we've got this entryway. We've got like a little table with some tissues, a bowl to theoretically put your key. I know that Sims don't actually do that, but it's fun to pretend. We've got the thermostat, we've got a coat rack, we've got a place to grab some umbrellas, we got a fan, and we've just got kind of a rug filling up space. It's where the stairs are, it's where it goes and splits into the dining room as well as the living room. When you go into the living room, we've got some art on these walls. We've got a chess table over here. We've got a bar in here, a piano, as well as this huge sitting area in front of the fireplace and the Lindsay and the TV. So lots of stuff to do here. And then when you go in here, we get into the kitchen. We've got a nice full kitchen, a good stove, a nice. So I used a lot of like the stuff from the cool kitchen pack. And the kitchen is also where the door to the outside is. This was really the only place that I could think to use this sliding door type thing. It technically works like an archway. I do wish that they had included like a closed version of it, but we're in Oasis Springs, so it doesn't matter too much. I just figured I'd use it as the back door instead. And then through here, we've got the dining room, just, a table, a little plant on top of the table, a nice place for sitting and eating for dinner parties. There are two doors out of this room, one into the laundry room because I decided that I wanted to torment my Sims and make them do laundry. And over here, we've got a half bath of just a toilet and a sink. Um, so yeah. And then, let's go back here, and then we go up the stairs. And when we get upstairs, there is another hall bath here, which has a shower bath combo, as well as a toilet and a sink. In here, we have the room that will hold her urns and memoriams of all of her husband's past, as well as any bonus deaths that we happen upon. And then over here is the bedroom. We have her bed right here. We've got some art on the walls and whatnot. And we've got the vanity, and over here we have the Murphy bed, because every husband who sleeps in this house will have to risk the Murphy bed. And then we have the master bath over here, which has like the big separate tub and shower. And then, toilet, sink. Like I was saying in the speed build, we've got a little easel as well as a desk and computer in this hall space. And yeah, that is all for the interior of the house. And then outside in the backyard, we have got, wait a second. You know what? I was totally going to put a telescope on this lot. And you know what I forgot to do? Put a telescope. It's a good thing that I'm talking through this because I was like, yes, my other death trap. And then I was like, where is it? Let's just search. Telescope in knowledge. All right. I think I'll use the back pocket observatory, and we will just put it right here, I think. And that will be where we can observe the stars. Anyways, we've got a pool, we've got a hot tub, we've got a nice little like outdoor seating area with this little grill area. I actually liked using these like stone end tables as a sort of extension of the grill. I put a summer drinks tray out here. All around, very much vibes. I would play in this house just as a normal house, not even for the Black Widow. Like, I'd probably turn the urn room into an extra bedroom or something, but yeah. So, the telescope is the other death trap in the house. But yeah, that is what we are working with, and I am very excited about it. I can't wait until we have enough money to play in this house, and yeah. I will be streaming more of the Black Widow Challenge tonight on my Twitch channel. So if you want to come hang out with us, that is twitch.tv/thatoneawkwardfangirl. I will have the link to my Twitch channel in the description box below. And thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.